I love what Nikki Bush said. We have to be present in every single moment. And we are about to do just that. We're about to be present in the kitchen as we are making a funny bunny pancake. And the marvelous Mama Chef Tumi is here to take us through this recipe. It's all about introducing our kids. And I know from about 9 months is when we start introducing them to different textures, helping them to self-feed themselves. And so this is a great recipe to introduce them to just that.
Definitely. It is a great recipe for that, but also just to give you a chance to play around with the food. I think the one thing I love about children is that children are inquisitive. So they want to make sure that what they play with, what they eat with is inviting. And it starts like food and play are one thing for me. So it's always about not only making it nutritious, but making it fun to make and fun to eat.
And you said today it's all about the arts and crafts.
Yep.
And I am dreading that moment when Luca's going to come home and say, Mommy, I'm going to need you to do something arts and crafty. I'm going to call a friend and I'm going to call you my friend.
My friend, I am one of the most creative people in this earth, I think. But when it comes to that stuff, it literally just goes out the window. Sometimes you think you're making a bit of a bunny and then it turns out into a crocodile, and sometimes you try and make a snake and then
we just say it's an animal.
Yes!
What animal do you get?
So that's why I'm trying to save us today and not say bunny and say animals. So whatever we turn out and make today, so let's do it.
Use your imagination. That is what it's all about. So where do we start with this?
It starts off with, okay, so we're making flapjacks, and it starts off with our wet ingredients. We've got an egg in here, and into this I'm going to whisk in some milk, as well as our melted butter and some mashed up bananas. But I'm going to ask you then to just get started with creating this.
Even me, I am not doing this without
My friend.
you. I need you. Okay, I will try. I'll try. What do you
let's
need me to
start
do?
with getting the ingredients for the arts and crafts done. Can I ask you to peel the banana?
Okay, I can do that.
Before you cut it in half, just cut about 2 or 3 slices, the thin slices for us, and once you've done that, we'll be able to carry on. Don't look so traumatized. It's just arts and crafts, but with food.
I think this would have been easier with a child, but now I know the pressure's on. I'm having to show you my mama skills right now, and girl, it is a hot mess. Okay, so you said you need?
Yeah, just let's make it another 3. Perfect. So now that you've done that, I'm going to ask you to slice it down the center so we can get 2. So these are going to basically work as our ears. While you're doing that, I'll add the rest of the ingredients over here. We've got some melted butter. And as you can see, I've started by making sure to do the wet ingredients first. Once we've done that, I will then add the rest of the ingredients. But as a flavor element to our flapjacks, what we're doing is we're not adding any additional sugars or anything like that. We're just adding our purity, and we're choosing to use the dairy with mixed berry and apple flavor today.
One thing about this pouch is they are perfect for every single age and stage of your little one's feeding journey from 6 months. Now, Purity pouches are also available in a variety of flavors for every occasion, so you can go wild with those flavors. However, from 6 months, you can start the journey with simple fruit and veggie flavors. And then from about 7 months or so, you are ready to discover more flavor combinations. So you can try those mixed fruit and oats. Also, the textures will help them explore more of their palates. However, from 8 months on, you can start with the yogi pouches. That is for even more variety. Again, there's no preservatives or colorants, no artificial flavors. So it ticks off all those mama boxes. Our kids are ready. And one thing about these pouches, it's the convenience for me, girl.
Friend, I was going to that. I was coming to that right now to say, on those days when that little one is busy eeing and eyeing, and you're like, you need something in your mouth.
You need a moment.
Here you go.
Hey.
Put it in the mouth, keep that baby quiet, and then, yeah, you know, all the trauma has been evaded.
So are you using mixed berries and apples?
I'm using mixed berries. So now we need to create the flavors, right? So I'm going to start baking up our flapjacks here. All we've done is I've added all those wet ingredients, which was our egg, our butter, as well as the pouch that we just added to this, our purity pouch. And I've just added some flour with some baking powder in there. So I'm now going to drop it into here and start making the flapjacks. But you need to start creating the face for us. For a bunny, my friend. It must be a bunny. It mustn't be a bear. It mustn't be a crocodile.
Okay. And I see we have cutters over here. So I'll start with the big one, right?
You can start with the big one, but I'm going to give you an advice. Because we're trying to create a face, it is best to leave this one whole and then create... Actually, let me leave you, my friend. Whatever.
No. I need all the advice that I can get. So leave this one whole and then?
And then cut 2 small little circles from one of those.
Another one like this?
No, small.
This one?
You see, this is why shapes in school are important, guys. Small, big. I'm kidding, my friend. Keep going. So we're going to get 2, we need 2 of those small ones. So try and take it from the same flapjack. Okay. While you do that and struggle with your shapes, we're talking circles, small circles.
This is a circle. I made a circle because I have 4 of these.
Perfect. So now, while you're doing that, I'm also trying to get flapjacks to in this circular shape.
You see, as moms, sometimes we mess up, we make it work, but we make it work.
We make it work.
That's the
because
thing.
It's all about it looking pretty. So let's see if our creative genius can come to work. Let's say this is, and I'm going to make it upside down so that the viewers can see this bunny that we're trying to create. These are the ears. Right?
Groot ore, jong.
Groot ore, my friend. And this over here
Is the eyes.
is, no.
Oh, that's the sockets. That's the sockets.
Yeah, that. And then we put those babies over there. And then we've got our eyes.
Oh, okay. I see you, girl.
There we go. You can create whiskers if you like to and have some whiskers and some teeth. But this is basically it.
And this one's for mommy. Because this one's obviously for Luca, and then this one's for mommy.
That's for Luca and mommy, but I feel like just for extra flavor, why not?
I mean, why not? There we go. This is definitely a funny bunny. I would laugh if I had to eat this, you know?
I think our children would be traumatized by what we create. But
No, but this is pretty. But again, don't tell them it's a bunny. Just say that whatever animal you think this is, that is exactly it. Chef, this is great. I love this. I think it was so simple. It was so easy. There you have it, Mzansi. A convenient meal solutions in a variety of flavors. And those textures are also great to introduce to our little ones. Perfectly tailored for each developmental stage so that parents can enjoy time with their little ones. Purity is there for you every meal, every snack, every step. And of course, if you do want to get your hands on this recipe, then all you have to do is visit our website, expressoshow.com. Enjoy. Cute.
I hope you'll always know how much I love you. I hope that you never stop learning and growing. That you'll be brave and joyful and kind. And that one day, when you look at me and I look at you, we'll love the wonderful you that you've become. It all begins with purity.